Well, all I know is that Pakistan keeps on imagining ghosts where none are there. We all know how even General Musharraf at one point in time accused India of having 40 consulates and posts in Afghanistan. And then they reduced it to 20 and then they reduced it to 10. So they are imagining things. I mean, I would dare say that if India was involved in Balochistan, we would have done a thorough job. So, I mean, thank God we are not in the same game as Pakistan is. But this talk about Pakistan going after terror groups, we all know that it is very selective. When there is a terrorist who is training the guns at India, he is encouraged, he is supported, he is funded. But when a terrorist is training guns at Pakistan, they go after him. And it is they who have lit the fire. Now, if you light the fire, if you foment terrorism, it is going to come and haunt you. And look at what it has done to the civic society in Pakistan. Again, I'm coming back to the same issue.
Okay.
Our pointing out will not make a difference so long as Pakistan does not realize that they are damaging their own social fabric. They are making their society radical Islamic. They have to understand, and I hope they understand before it is too late. Last
Ali
point.
Sarwar Naqvi. Okay, go on, sir. Please make the last point.
Last point. Hitherto, they have gotten away with that. They have allowed their territory to be used. They have been a hired gun. They have got money for that. And yet they complain that they are being used because they have allowed themselves to be used.
Okay.
But now that the utility of Pakistan may be over, the behavior may come to haunt them. I'm using may because they have gotten away with so many things. I hope that things add up and they have to now be held, or they are now held accountable.
Will they be held accountable? So I'll take that to Richard Russo in just a moment. But before that, I want to bring in Ali Naqvi Saab. That is there merit in the appreciation that your own social fabric is being impacted, your own minorities are being targeted, there is trouble in Pakistan, and yet the impression is Pakistan continues to sponsor terrorists? I mean, India feels so, the Afghanistan Ashraf Ghani government felt so, the United States feels so, sir.
Well, let's not talk of the Ashraf Ghani government because he ran away with millions of dollars and in the dark of the night. So, I mean, irresponsible, totally materialistic and concerned about his own welfare and abandoning the whole government.
Then be that as it may, is that affecting fabric in your country, sir?
No, the fabric of our country, thank God, is fine. And we have a very cohesive society, which is doing well by the grace of God. So you people who are ill-wishers of Pakistan, or those who are, should keep on thinking that Pakistan is collapsing and Pakistan is crumbling. But this is ridiculous. It's not like that. We have, regarding terrorism, you know, we have an Indian spy in our custody.
Alleged spy, someone reportedly abducted.
No, abducted. I mean, he's confessed and he is in our custody. So,
okay.
You know, let's not keep on harping on this old tune of terrorism. Let's talk as responsible states. Pakistan is an important state in this region, and that cannot be denied, nor can it be completely ignored or sidelined. Pakistan is there. You have to reckon with Pakistan, and Pakistan
Sir,
is
50 of your soldiers, according to Najam Sethi, 50 soldiers have been killed by Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan after the Taliban takeover of Afghanistan. Geeta wants to come in before I bring in Richard Russo and Professor Brahmachelani. Geeta, you wanted to make a point about Pakistan saying that, you know, terrorism is old talk, deal with Pakistan the way it is.
Well, just one important point that I'd like to make is on Kulbhushan Jadhav. If Kulbhushan Jadhav was not abducted from another country, then why was Pakistan in violation of ICJ rules? Why was no consular access, and still consular access not been provided to Kulbhushan Jadhav in a free and fair manner? If Pakistan says that the confessions, the so-called confessions by Jadhav, were not out of coercion, then what is the fear in allowing Indian officers to meet with an Indian national without the presence of officers in that very same room, as consular access normally is provided across the world? We know that everything would have been recorded, but what's the intimidation there of having their officers? So Pakistan has to look within in terms of the violations. They're in gross violation of ICJ rules and regulations. So no, they cannot keep claiming that Kulbhushan Jadhav is a spy and conducted terror activities in
Professor
Pakistan.
Brahmacharari, India is no longer there.
Allowing that free space.
Absolutely. India is no longer there in Afghanistan. After Indian mission packed up and returned, you have more than 50 Pakistani soldiers killed by Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan. And Pakistan says it was India that's doing it. It's TTP that's doing it.
Propaganda. Let's look at the facts. The UN Security Council has a consolidated list of terrorist individuals and terrorist entities.